About 160 pounds. Height, how tall is Terence?
About 5'11", 6 foot.
Yeah, he's almost 6 feet. All right, call me as soon as you know anything. You do plan to check the hospitals, right? All right, get back to me.
I swear, if he's not kidnapped, I'm going to break his nose.
Maybe you understand now how I felt the night of that little beach escapade.
Look, we were okay then, right? Terence is okay now. Okay? The rest of us may be a little freaked out. He is okay. You can wrap it up now.
Wrap what up, Brian?
Your little volunteer search party. Chairman's people are on the case now, so you can just take your act on the road.
Let's just stick around until we hear something.
Oh, yeah, like you give a rat's rear end about Terence, right?
Terence is usually never late. He's early even most of the time. Something's really wrong.
Bravo! Now I can call up the posse.
Okay, mister, you can just consider yourself grounded.
Hey, Tinkerbell. Oh, you're up to your nose in the social scene, aren't you? Look, I'll catch you later.
No, come in.
No, I don't feel like
Wait,
doing
listen,
that right now.
did Jeremy ever hook up with you? He was here looking for you.
Yeah, he found me. He found me fine, thanks.
No,
Thanks.
wait. What is going on, Uncle Trevor? Come on, spill it. It's Natalie, right?
Hello?
Guess who?
Janet? You can call me Lady Madonna. What do you want?
Touchy. Look, I know you go to bed with the kiddies, but I can't sleep until I get the lowdown.
I have nothing to say to you, ever.
Oh, well, that's tough, because you're stuck with me for the rest of your life. We are family.
Not anymore, we're not.
Oh, wake up, Queenie.
The prince kissed me without protection, so whether you like it or not, you're soon going to have a little steppy running around the palace. Leave me alone.
Hang up, Natalie.
And if you're going to be a good stepmother to the little steppy, you're going to have to learn how to deal with me.
I'm hanging up, Janet.
Trevor isn't going to like your negative attitude any more than I do. And he's a do-right kind of prince, and he's all ready to child-proof the palace. Which means that if you don't shape up, you and your poison apples are going to have to ship out. Oh, he did tell you, didn't he, about child-proofing the palace? He did, didn't he?
Damn you, Janet.
Let's move it. We got head trauma coming in. Move!
He's unconscious and he's in respiratory distress. Fixed and dilated. Where's the cardiac monitor?
It's over here, Doctor.
We need a laryngoscope.
What is that? What are you going to do?
Blood pressure?
80/60 and holding.
Pulse?
86 and threading.
He's going to be all right.
Respiration? 6.
I have no time to talk to you right now. There's no time to waste. Let's
What are you doing?
Let's do it.
Are you a relative?
No, I'm he works. I'm a friend.
We need somebody to sign a consent form. Can you get hold of his parents?
Terence.
All My Children, brought to you by Dawn Dishwashing Liquid. It takes grease out of your way.
Livia, it's Tom.
I can't find Terence.
I'm with Terence now.
Thank God.
No, listen.
Put him on the phone right now.
I'm sorry. I can't do that.
What do you mean you can't do that? What's happening?
We're at the hospital.
What is it? What's wrong?
Terence has had an accident, Livia.
Is he?
They're working
Is he going to be all right?
Listen, they have to do some things and they need some consents.
I'm coming.
No, listen, can Derek drive?
He's out looking for Terence. I'm on my way.
No, I'm going to come and pick you up.
You stay there with Terence, and I'm leaving now.
Heart rate?
Steady.
Who's on neurology?
Bill Willis, I think.
Get him down here fast.
Oh, his heart rate's dropping, Doctor.
Give me the ambu bag.
Still dropping. It's coming back. It's coming back. Okay, his heart rate steady.
Okay, let's start over again from the top.
Dr. Stevens says that I should be happy at all times. You should be cooing to me in soothing tones. Instead, you are giving me stress. I can't believe you were ever a nurse. I can't believe you were ever my sister.
Don't encourage her. Hang up.
Nurses are supposed to be cheerful and upbeat. Prisoners are supposed to stay in their cells. I am reporting this call to the authorities, Janet.
You're just egging her on.
You have just cost some unfortunate prison guard his job. You're not allowed to spew your venom anymore. I am trying to have a reasonable, adult conversation. Could it be that the wrong sister is behind bars? How many poor idiot guards have you tricked into believing that you're human?
Natalie, stop. This is what she feeds on. She'll call you every hour.
How many idiot men have you tricked into thinking you're human? I feel sorry for those other inmates. I don't care if they're all mass murderers. I still pity them because they have just encountered pure evil. Anyone who would use an innocent child. May I make a suggestion? I think you and Trevor and I should find a good family therapist and thrash this out. Maybe over dinner. You could bring Chinese. If I thrash anything, it's going to be you. You better hope you never see me again.
This is exactly what she wants, Natalie.
And they call me unstable and disturbed? You know, you have a long way to go before you can become a viable stepmother. That poor, miserable child. She's not going to be poor or miserable. She's going to have your money and my brains and Trevor's lust for life. You don't deserve to be a mother, Janet. Everything you touch turns to slime. Trevor didn't turn to slime. Actually, when he came to see me today, he was looking more gorgeous than ever. He did tell you he came to see me, didn't he? You can't touch me, Janet. You cannot hurt me anymore. You are out of my life forever. Does this mean that you're not going to cherish little Steppy? You are filthier than all the vermin in that stinking well. Does this mean that you and Trevor don't see eye to eye on little Steppy? Does this mean that you and Trevor are not going to raise little Steppy together? You vicious, vindictive, evil witch!
Hang up now.
Timmy, I mean, the kid is rock bottom decent. He's worried about the baby. Can you believe that?
Hey, you're no slouch in the decency department. Raising the baby, we're talking close to sainthood here.
Oh, let's not get carried away. Remember, it's my kid we're talking about here.
Yeah, but wow, I mean, considering the circumstances...
Well, the circumstances sometimes are irrelevant, Haley. Your child is your child. That's real.
Yeah, real and inescapable. Lucky me.
Lucky kid, says moi.
Look, I'll leave you two alone for a while.
Why? Why? Why would you want to leave us alone? What are we going to do? Unravel the mystery of life?
Well, I just thought
No,
maybe...
stick around. You're a smart guy. You might have another angle, maybe a loophole.
You've got all the loopholes you'll ever need. A lesser man would have slipped through one by now.
Oh, can we talk lesser? Okay, let's talk about Natalie.
No, I don't want you bad-mouthing her.
Oh, come on, what? She's going to dump you for the crime of being responsible? Please, that's really nice. That's really despicable.
Natalie's just trying to protect herself.
Protect herself from what? Something that weighs, 8 pounds and can't even talk back?
Haley, don't be too critical. That baby is a living symbol of a very terrifying experience.
It's just a baby.
We can't control our feelings. Best we can do is be honest about them.
Okay, well, I'm going to be honest. You are a hell of a guy, and Natalie is brain dead.
Don't do that. Natalie is... She's doing the best she can. She's not happy. She's hurting just like me, just the same as me, only different. That's the killer.
You wouldn't know Terence if you fell over him, okay? And the rest of this is kind of family stuff, so why don't you just go read up on some skin products or something? You're just taking up space here.
You're not exactly integral yourself.
Is it
I'm too upset to leave.
No, look.
Something is really wrong with Terrence. I can feel it.
No. He's gonna be okay. Don't worry about him. He's probably just flaked out somewhere, lost track of the time, all right? Don't worry about it.
Did you get the blood work?
Well, so far the baseline looks okay. The CBC's and electrolytes are holding.
Well, that's something.
Miss Willis?
Yeah, he just finished his assessment. Sam Lippman's on his way down from cardiology.
Nothing happening here. No reflexes. Patient's comatose.
I want a vital signs check every 10 minutes and a baseline reading every 15.
You got it, Doctor.
How soon do you want a CAT scan?
I don't want to move him until he's stabilized. We can hold off till the morning. Come on in.
I'm sorry about what happened out there.
Yeah, I'm sorry, too.
What are you sorry about?
Well, that you got dragged into it.
Could have thrown him through the wall.
I shouldn't have let him get to me. I'm sorry.
Why the hell not? They got to me. It's hard for me to believe that that kind of hatred and ignorance still exists.
You gotta give them one thing, though. At least they're honest.
How do you joke about people like that?
I'm not. Well, not exactly. I mean, see, I spent a lot of time with this. You know, the thing that hurts, the thing that really, really hurts is the ones that think you're okay up to a point, you know, until you ask the girl out or you go over the house and the parents get this frozen, polite smile on their face. You know, those guys can't sue you, can they?
You let them try. A kinder, gentler nation. When's it gonna be, Terence? 300 years? 1,000?
Just do like I do and hope for someday.
I was told to see a Dr. Willis or a Dr. Hamill.
Livia. Terence, he's in there.
Wait.
I want to see him.
Let the doctors do what they have to do
Well,
first.
I want him to know I'm here.
That's not possible right now.
Did you tell him that I'm coming?
Terence is not conscious.
What do you mean? What, he's asleep? What, they gave him a sedative? That he's sleeping?
I don't know.
Well, I want to find out.
Livia.
I want to know what's happening.
Livia. He has been hurt, and it is serious.
What do you mean serious? How serious?
Code blue, code blue, code blue, code blue. Honey, how many times have I told you that tantrums are for babies, and here you've caught your grown-up mother in the middle of one? I'm very sorry.
It's okay.
You must be very confused.
No, I'm not. I get it.
Of course you do. I mean, no matter how old you get, sometimes you still want to shriek and kick and thrash on the floor just like a little 2-year-old.
Well, Mom wasn't that bad.
No, she wasn't.
But I woke you up, honey.
No, you didn't. Harold did. He thought somebody was bothering you. I mean in person.
Timmy, Janet won't be bothering anyone in person anymore, least of all your mother.
She's going to be in prison for a long, long time. But the sound of her voice makes me very angry.
Somebody ought to seal her lips with super glue. I wish I could.
I think the best thing for us to do is just forget about her.
Yeah, everybody should just wipe her out of their minds. You too, Mom, and Trevor.
You want me to come in and read your story?
No, thanks. I'm kind of tired. Do you want me to read you one?
Yes, I would love that. How about tomorrow night? Is it a date?
Sure.
I'm really sorry, honey. Our first night home wasn't much fun, was it?
It was fine. I'm glad you're back. Night, Mom.
Good night, sweetheart. My poor baby.
Oh, he seems fine.
How can he be fine? He has spent the last 6 months of his life watching adults lose their minds.
You haven't lost your mind.
Well, thanks to Janet, I've lost just about everything else that means anything to me. I mean...
I know what you mean.
If Janet had been there in front of me, I would have been the one in prison tonight. I would have killed her. I swear I would.
I don't believe that. Now, Janet may have rattled you to the core, but she can't change your basic nature. Nobody can.
No, you don't think so? I wonder if Trevor would agree with you. I'm sorry.
I just don't seem to be able to not... Maybe you should go home. This cannot be very enjoyable for you.
It's not the evening that I anticipated, but enjoyment comes in many forms. I enjoy being needed, and right now I think you need me.
Well, you're right about that.
I would like to stay for as long as you need me.
That could be a very long time.
So your mom's okay?
Yeah, she says she's okay, but I don't know.
What's she doing? She's sitting in the living room by herself there?
No, he's here. You know, Prince.
Gooley-goy, yeah, I know.
You got it. He's the one who made her hang up. They're just sitting around.
So you had a bummer night, huh?
Not me. Mom. Trevor, could you do me a favor?
Hey, you name it.
Could you talk to the people about the jail? Tell them not to let Janet call here anymore. I don't want Mom getting weirded out again. You know, it's like enough already.
Look, Tim, you just hit the pillow, have some good dreams, and I'll take care of this thing for you, all right?
Thanks, Trevor.
Yeah, you hang in there.
You are so good with him.
Yeah, well, who wouldn't? He's a super trooper all the way.
Hey, whoa, stay. We'll stay and have something to eat with us. Lucretia can fix
No,
it.
I can't. I promised him I'd take care of something.
Well, surely that can wait till tomorrow. Stay
No,
with Haley.
no, can't do. This just can't. Thanks for the port in the storm. I'll catch you later.
What's with Trevor? He looks freaked.
It's amazing he's still walking. I mean, wait till I give you the latest news on Natalie.
Hello, yes. Chandler residence.
Terence?
Yes. Where? Thank you. Thank you very much for calling. It's bad news.
Hey. Now, don't you worry about my nephew. He is tough. He's going to come out of this just fine.
Yeah, he's young, and he's in good shape.
That's right.
He's young.
Yes. Tom, what about the other kids? Were they hurt?
No.
What other kids? Were there other kids?
No, there was no one else.
Well, I don't get it. Who was driving?
Terrence doesn't even have a car. What do you mean, he haven't got a car?
I don't have the whole story.
I don't have any of the story. Nobody's telling me anything. Why is that? Why doesn't somebody come and tell me?
Hey. Remember when Terence had appendicitis? And we went driving around trying to find him? He had keeled over at this Cub Scout field trip, and they called an ambulance, and off they go. And then they called us, and we went driving around. We went to the wrong hospital. We went to 3 wrong hospitals. By the time we found him, he was sitting up in post-op eating ice cream. Now that is our Terence.
He is not sitting up now.
He'll be okay.
He's not even awake.
Look, it's all the better. It's lucky for him.
They said code blue, Derek.
Well, Libby, that's just a fancy doctor way of saying hustle your butt. The coffee break is over.
You mean when you call to an accident and they say code blue, it doesn't always mean that
code blue, Libby, means a lot of things, but mostly it just means moving. Right, Tom?
That's always been my sense of it.
See?
They said it was a code blue.
Look, Terrence will be fine. He'll be just fine.
We're waiting for word from the doctors right now.
Don't worry, it'll be all right. I wish somebody would come and tell me something.
They will. I know it seems like forever. It's just because you're waiting. It's always forever when you're waiting.
Okay, what's going on?
It's not good.
Well, don't you think I know that? Despite that song and dance you saw over there, I am hip to code blue. So what was it? Was it a hit and run?
Terence was beaten.
Beaten? You mean somebody beat him up?
Yeah.
Bad enough for a code blue?
Savagely, viciously, and deliberately, he was beaten.
God, Tom, who would do something like that? A mugger?
No.
Well, come on now. He didn't have any enemies, Tom. He was a good kid. Everybody liked him. I mean, he's not even the kind of guy who'll get into a fight.
Derek, it wasn't his fault. He came looking for him.
They who? What are you talking about?
2 very sick people at my club. They were riding Terence. I threw him out. They waited until he was alone, and they came back to get him.
The junkies?
No.
Gang members? Well, Tom, who? What are you trying to say here? What are you holding back?
This was hate, Derek. Just plain hate. Race hate. White hate. Ugly, soul-killing hate. And I am sorry. I feel very sick inside.
Listen, let's go to the lounge.
No.
Leave the couch.
I'm not sitting down.
You want some coffee?
No, I don't want to go anywhere until somebody comes and tells me something about my son.
Clear.
No response.
Again. Clear. Again. Clear. Give me 1 cc of atropine. I'm not going to lose this kid.
We've got to wait. He's coming back.
Yes. Give me the arterial blood gas. Read me his vitals.
Blood pressure, 80/60 and steady. Respiration, 16. Hold on, baby.
Don't you leave me here. Hang on. Hang on. Please stay with your mom, please.
He's fighting.
What happened?
It's a head injury.
How bad?
Real bad.
He's gonna be okay, right?
We don't know.
Come on, I mean, he's gotta be. He can't, you know.
Pray for him, Brian.
He's alive.
He's alive. Yeah. That's all you can get.
Alive is the best news there is.
You said code blue. What was that? What happened?
Come on. Let's go sit down.
No. If you're going to steal me for something, I can take the truth standing up.
Look, I don't doubt it. I would like to sit down for a minute if you don't mind. Olivia Fry, this is Ben Willis. He's one of our staff neurologists.
Hello, Mrs. Fry.
Why does Terence need a neurologist? What is wrong with him?
Your son has a range of injuries. Most of them are superficial, cuts and contusions, that sort of thing.
Then why does he need a neurologist?
Well, what we're worried about is one particular injury, a depressed fracture at the base of his skull.
Is he in pain?
We don't think so.
You don't think so? Well, can he... He's asleep?
Terence is unconscious.
Well, when is he going to wake up?
Mrs. Fry, he's comatose.
How long is it going to last?
We don't know.
Well, what do you think?
There's no way of telling.
Well, what can you do? How are you going to bring him out of it?
We're giving him steroids to reduce the swelling in his brain, but...
You mean to get brain damage?
Let's not step ahead of ourselves. We're taking this one step at a time.
Is that what the code blue is about?
We called Code Blue because your son's heart stopped. Now, that's something that happens when head trauma suppresses the breathing function. We got him out of it, and I don't think it's going to happen again.
You don't think? What, don't you know? Can you stop it?
We have him on a respirator, and we're giving him plenty of oxygen.
He can't even breathe on his own?
He doesn't have to. The respirator's doing it for him.
What are you going to do to make him better?
We're replacing the blood that he lost, and we're giving him steroids.
How are you going to wake him up?
We can't wake him up. We just have to wait.
How long?
As long as it takes.
What, a day, a month, a week? How long?
As long as it takes.
Where's my shepherd? I shall not want him. Get me to lie down here, green pastures. Leave me inside his throne. Restore my soul for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk in the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil.
Dimitri, I think you should go.
Why? You wanted me to stay.
I can't talk. I mean, all I can do is listen to my own raging thoughts, and there's no point in your being here for that.
You've made some painful decisions. Now, they have jolted you and shaken you. But you must know that that's the only road back.
Back from where?
From the nightmare that Janet started.
I can't come back. I'll never come back.
Natalie, you can.
All this hate and rage, it's locked inside me. It's in me.
No.
It is me.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't be saved. Not even you can save me.
Natalie.
Dimitri, I hate a baby. A tiny infant who's not even born yet. There's something evil inside me, and it isn't going to go away. It's happening. It's already happening.
What is happening?
I call out to you in my dreams. My soul calls to your soul whenever I go to sleep, and now your soul is hearing
back up
me.
there.
You
Back
come
up. Shut up and
inevitable.
listen to me. No way does my soul accept the calls from your soul.
Men always have a little trouble accepting this. But look, Trevor, why else would you be here? Why else would you have called the warden and made him wake me up? There's only one reason. You were summoned.
You're darn right I was summoned. I was summoned by a little kid who was afraid his mother was going to cave in. Are you listening to me? Are you? Don't you ever lift a finger again to dial Natalie. You got that?
I'm sorry. I couldn't help it.
Never, ever do that again. You understand?
Well, I guess I won't have to now that she's out of our life.
Oh, our life. There is no such animal as our life.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, Trevor, but that's just silly. We're joined. Our fates are intertwined. You've accepted our baby, and the future is starting to open up.
No. I am taking care of my kid. That's as far as it goes.
At the moment, she and I are inseparable.
Yeah. But as soon as that cord is cut, you can take a flying leap out of a Learjet. You can do laps in a shark tank for all I care. You got that? As far as souls go, you don't have a soul, woman. You are a lower form of life. You are an insect.
I'm not an insect.
Right. You're not an insect. I made a mistake. You are a swarm of insect. You are a buzzing horde of locusts chomping down on people's lives, chomping down on my life.
You don't mean that.
Janet, I had a family.
I'm giving you a child.
I had a woman I loved. I had a kid I loved. I had a house. I had dreams. I had hopes. What do I got after you come buzzing into my life?
You have a future. You have a baby of your own.
No, I have a knot in my stomach that could choke a rhino. I got a hole in my heart you could pour the Black Sea into. You wouldn't even see a little puddle.
The baby will fill your heart.
Ah, full. And you know what the worst part is? I look in the mirror in the morning. I don't even recognize who I'm looking at. That guy that I see, he could snuff your life out just like that and then sit down and drink a nice cold brew. So if you want to live long enough to hear your baby say, hey, stay off the telephone, kid. Don't call Natalie. Don't think of calling Timmy. And don't think of calling me.
Are you not going to visit me?
Visit you? I am going to totally forget you. I hope this is the last time I ever see your sorry face again.
All the time that I was in the well, I thought of myself as a good person who deserved to be happy.
And you were right.
No. I'm a cold, hard, horrible woman.
Natalie, this guilt, this self-hatred, it will ease with time if you let it.
I find that hard to believe.
I'll take it from an expert.
Oh, Dimitri, what do you know about self-hatred?
It sapped my life for a long, long time.
Why?
Because I destroyed Angelique.
You didn't destroy her, Dimitri. She fell off a horse. That isn't your fault.
Oh, yes, it is. It's absolutely my fault. You see, the day that Angelique fell, she didn't want to go riding. I made her. I pushed her. I sulked. I pestered her until she finally gave in.
I can't imagine you doing any of those things.
Oh, I was young and I was spoiled. And Angelique, she used to humor me.
But even so...
That morning, she needed to tell me something. That I was being pompous and petulant. So she waited. She didn't tell me.
Tell you what?
That she was pregnant. At the hospital, the doctor, the first thing he said to me was that they couldn't save the child.
Dimitri, I'm so sorry.
The child. I sacrificed my child and my life for nothing. To satisfy my need to be right.
It's a terrible thing to try to live with. I'm so sorry. Now I understand why you never told me about your wife.
You know, I'll always be ashamed. But over time, I have learned to hate myself less. And gradually, I've learned that my life doesn't have to be a punishment.
You must be a very strong person.
No stronger than you. You're not a perfect being. You're not a saint. Now, your sister tortured you, and you can't raise her child. Now, that doesn't make you bad, Natalie. You're a decent, caring woman, and you deserve to be happy. And I love you deeply.
So you mean he could never wake up?
We don't anticipate that, and neither should you.
Can I see him?
Yes, you can. You can see him and you can talk to him.
Can he hear me?
We don't know. But I honestly believe that on some level, he'll know that you're there. He'll feel you. Wait. When you walk into that room, I want Terence to know exactly who he's with.
How is he going to know that?
I want him to feel that steady beam of determination that lets him know that you're a mom. That's what he needs right now more than anything else. That's what you've got to do for him.
What do you want me to do?
Look, I'm not asking you to walk on water. I just want you to gather your strength. Will you do that?
Listen, I think we've got things pretty well under control now, so why don't you go on home?
No, I can't leave yet.
Gloria, honey, you've been on duty for 10 hours. Now you're going to drop in your tracks.
Yes, I know, but I was here when they brought him in, and I just don't want to leave him right now.
I understand.
He's so young.
I know.
It's beyond me how somebody can do this to another person. He's just a baby.
Stroop, what's going on?
Hey, how's your nephew?
He's alive. That's all they're saying.
I'm real sorry.
Yeah, fine. But did you get them?
Hey, look, we're almost there. I just need to talk to the mother, and then we're...
Look, forget about the mother. She doesn't know. She doesn't need to know, okay?
Okay.
All right. What do you mean you're almost there? What do you got? Descriptions, what?
Names and addresses. The idiots didn't even have the good sense to rip their applications out of the file.
Who's that, Taylor?
Oh, that's Stroop. He's a friend from the department.
A friend with a notebook? Nobody said what happened. What is going on? Nobody said what happened. What happened to Terence?
Naturally.
You must tell Natalie everything. Everything for her own sake.
And I never should have left him there alone, and I never would have if I'd had any idea that they were going to come back, Lydia. I thought they were just jerks. I had no idea that they are what they are.
Free at last, free at last.
Okay, could you describe them in detail?
Well, yeah, but wait.
Do you think you could describe them well enough to pick them out of a lineup?
Yeah, sure, but just go back for a minute. Are you saying that those two jerks are the reason that Terence is in here? I mean, they did this to him on purpose?
Yeah, definitely on purpose.
But, Mother, it's very serious. Well, everyone's here. Haley, Brian. Because I'm worried. I want to be here if... No. I'd rather stay. If I am old enough to marry a complete stranger, I am old enough to see if my friend is going to live or die.
It's tough, huh? The waiting. I mean, can't help but notice you're over here all by yourself. Is there something I can do?
I don't see that we have any choice.
Yeah.
You're exhausted, Stephen. Let me go talk with Livia, okay?
No, no. Terence is my patient. I want to stick it out to the end.
Derek!
Get out of here,
Not
Mimi!
without you, now come on!
I got something to do!
Listen, you don't belong here, but with somebody else, you tell me
Look,
the same
it is
thing.
not somebody else!
Listen, don't do this, don't mess up!
Don't mess with me,
Don't
Mimi!
stoop
Don't
to
mess
his
with
level.
me!
Don't stoop to his level!
Shut up!
Oh, Jungle Bunnies, I might have known.
Say what?
I said shut. No, I apologize. What I meant to say was, clear out, niggers.
Oh.
Derek! Derek, no!
It's bad, isn't it? I was hoping that if we stuck it out for a while, he might come around. It doesn't look like it's going to happen right away. We're moving him to the intensive care unit.
I want to see him. I want to see my baby.
Yeah.
Yes.
How do you feel?
Yes.
What?
If you still want to marry me, the answer's yes. 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 You're the bravest man I know, Trevor. You have the ability to look things straight in the face, no matter how tough it is, and see them as they are.
It makes two of us.
When you called me in Aspen and told me about your decision about Janet's baby, that took courage. And I envy you your strength and bravery as much as I admire it.
What are you driving at, Ned?
We've both been deeply affected by everything that's happened. But there are certain things that haven't changed.
Such as?
My feelings for you. Trevor, you have to know that
I do love you. I always will.
There's a but coming. I can hear it in your voice. I can see it in your eyes. I'll always love you, but. So that's it, huh? You can't come back to me. It's over.
Yes.
Hello?
Trevor Dillon?
Yeah, who's this?
This is Warden Thomas.
Yeah, what's up?
We just took Janet Green to the infirmary.
Is the baby okay?
You'd better get back here. Fast.
Tonight at 10, 9 Central. She knows he's out there, obsessed with her every move. Victims of stalkers, living in fear of when they'll strike next. Watch 2020. Coming up next, Max tries to beat Kane at his own game. Can he con the con man? Stay tuned for One Life to Live.